And today is the mother flipping day!
Yeah, every single night of my life, bro. It's all I know. I don't know nothing else.
Be delusional. Being delusional is important because imagine you told a kid from in-state New York that in 7 years he will have 1 million Twitch subscribers. He would think you were crazy, and people would think you were crazy for even thinking that. But it all starts with the mindset. And you have to have the mindset that you can do and obtain anything, and you have to be delusional with your goals. You cannot set your goals realistic. You cannot set your goals relaxed. You have to set your goals crazy. And that's why you see him reaching this 1 million status and the confetti flying and all his goals coming true and dreams and aspirations coming true. Because he all started with being delusional. But it's a step you have to do after you become delusional about your goals. And I'm going to be teaching you that in today's video. So get your popcorn, get your notebook, and get in for a great video. Delusion and self-belief is going to be what you need to get you to the top and get you to being successful in any type of aspect of life. Especially if you want to do something different such as content, or you want to be a business owner or anything like that. Because you may look at the numbers and they're going to say, oh, well, 99% of people fail doing this. Well, you could be that 1%, and you have to be delusional enough to believe that you could be that 1%. And before I even get deeper to the video, I want to give a little introduction on myself. My name is Rod. I'm a 17-year-old content creator, and I have my own clothing brand too. And those are two things you have to be delusional about when you're trying to get to the top or the highest level where you could possibly be with those. You know what I'm saying? So I have a good idea of this concept. And when it comes to that, although I'm not at the top very much yet, but it's coming real soon, what I will say is this: me being delusional has even got me this far because there's certain things that you sacrifice, to get to this point. You sacrifice time, you sacrifice money. Like, one thing y'all might not know is that back in the day, like during my high school days, well, I'm still in high school now, but I used to be playing football, and I thought football was going to be my way out, but I realized that I didn't want to do that no more, and I started doing content and my brand, and I quit football. I quit almost everything, bro. I dang near quit school. Like, I'm not telling y'all to do this, but it's just something that really helped me, bro. Like, when it came to school, bro, my grades dropped. Like, I was doing the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I knew I have a goal in mind and a goal that I need to reach. You know what I'm saying? And the one way I did that was, bro, I had to be delusional. I had to believe this was possible. Because you looked at what I did to even get to this point that I am at today, you'll be like, you're stupid. You only have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. But, bro, I'm so delusional to the point of where I can be like, okay, boom, I seen what I did, and I could admit, yeah, it was stupid, but it's all going to work out for me because I have that work ethic. And I have that ability to be able to be like, you know what, I'm gonna continue to keep grinding and keep pushing, no matter if it looks stupid, if I blow up next video, if I don't, I'm gonna continue to push because I know I can do it and I know it can be achieved. You know what I'm saying? All the people that have blew up before you or blew up before me, they are regular, normal humans. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody that has this superhuman power and all this other stuff, bro. They're just like me and you. So take that into account when it comes to you chasing your dreams, when it comes to them hardships that come up on the road. You know what I'm saying? And you start to think this is not possible for you. It is possible for you. You just have to put in the work and put in the knowledge too to what you're doing, and you will see success. One thing I realized when I came on this journey, though, is that you have to have controlled delusion. And let me explain that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be delusional to the point where you think you're going to become this big content creator and you ain't even post a lick of content yet. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to know that, okay, boom, I know where I want to go. So now I have to take steps daily in order for me to get there. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of delusion that you want, and have your daily systems in place. And one thing I do want to tell y'all is that if you're having this delusion feeling and you're feeling like, okay, boom, I know I can do this. It's far-fetched, but I know I can do this. What you have to realize is, bro, you got to take steps every day to do that. And the way I like to put this in the athletics terms too is this: say your dream was to go to the NFL. I forgot the exact percent of how many people make it to the NFL. I think it's like 1.6 or 1 point. It's someone like that. Saying somebody you want to go to the NFL and you're going to go to the NFL is illusional. But what you have to realize is you have to put them steps in every day, them daily systems in every day to help boost those chances for yourself. So that 1% goes to 10%. And then that 10%, okay, boom, you're doing everything right. Now you up it your next year. That 10% going to 30%, you go make it to the NFL. Then it's going to 50%, 60%, and all these other percents is going up and continue to grow and grow and grow. And that's the way you rewrite the odds, you know what I'm saying? And you make your delusion come true. You have to do steps daily in order to do that. And you don't have to do the whole 9 in a day. That's why I say 1% every day is what you need, bro. You feel me? Even Kai don't stream every day. That's the person this video is kind of centered around. Even Kai don't stream every day, but you see he still got his 1 million subscribers on Twitch. And the way he did that was his systems daily. You know what I'm saying? He probably got clip pages posting him daily. All these things posting him daily. So he don't really need to, necessarily do the whole 9 in one day, but he still has some systems in place where he's able to be an impact. And y'all gonna see him, and y'all know what Kai Cenat's doing. Y'all gonna see Kai Cenat every single day. You know what I'm saying? And that's what y'all kind of gotta realize, bro. And it's like, man, once you have that knocked down and you already have the delusional mindset, bro, you're gonna realize this success, it starts to become easier, easier, easier as the days go on. And not even necessarily easier, but you start to see it every day. And that's one thing I realized, like, even with the content, I could get 2 views on this video today. I could get 2 to 3 views on this video today, and my goal, I still see it closer than ever. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm currently doing the works of me getting that goal, and I know that it's possible. I done seen people, get this goal accomplished. I done seen people start from the bottom with 0 subscribers, just like I did. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's possible with whatever I'm doing. So that's one thing I really want y'all to know. Have delusion, and have that delusion that you can attain anything, because it's true. You can obtain anything. Anything in this life that you want, you can obtain. But what you have to realize, you have to do daily works in order to get that really to come true. That's one thing that really is going to transfer your life and really start transferring. You see your goals start coming at a faster pace, a better pace. And it's just going to be great for you. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to start making you seem like your goal is coming closer and closer to you by the day. No matter how much money you get that day, no matter how many views you get that day, no matter anything, bro, you're going to start realizing your goal is becoming closer and closer every day. Because every day that you're doing something, you're knocking down a day on your process. Because your process could be 7. The process could be 7 years. Kai took 7 years to get 1 million on Twitch, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's a beautiful time frame. Or you can have somebody where it takes 2 years for them to get that, or a year for them to get that, or 30 days for them to get that. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't start, you won't begin to start knocking down them days. You have to start in order to knock down them days, or that process is just going to be delayed. Like, imagine if I told you it's going to take you 100 videos before you start blowing up on YouTube. You will start posting every day. You know what I'm saying? Posting every day, getting them 100 videos out. But if you didn't know that, and it's a big mystery, you're not going to be amped to really post. If I told you it was going to be 100 videos before you blew up, no matter if you get 5 views on all of them videos, you're still going to continue to post and post and post and post. But the fact that you don't know is that when you get the 5 views, you start to slow down. You start to think, maybe this isn't possible, bro. Maybe I'm making the wrong choice or whatever. And I even thought like that in a standpoint. But I had to realize, bro, you got it, man. You got it. Every day you work, you're knocking down them days. You're knocking down them days, whenever the time frame is. You know what I'm saying? And that's really something that really benefit me for the better. And that's why I continue to tell y'all that. And I will continue to tell y'all that forever. You feel me? Continue to take action and knock down them days. Because I'm telling you, them days you knock down, bro, you're going to be looking back and being so happy that you started the time you started. And you might even look back and wish you started earlier, but you're going to be happy nonetheless. You're going to be happy because, bro, you done got your goal accomplished, and you done did it your way. You done did it with being delusional. When the people told you no, when the people closest to you may have told you no, you know what I'm saying? When people may say you doing a stupid decision, you still went there and you did it. And you delusional, and you was delusional, and you got it, bro. And that's a great feeling to have. And I hope everybody feels that at least one time in their life. You know what I'm saying? But with all that being said, man, that's going to wrap up today's video. I really hope y'all enjoyed today's video. And yeah, remember, be delusional, get your goals accomplished, bro, and it will come to you. Just stay patient, and you got it. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.